Welcome to the 360 Sports Network Road to the Final Four podcast series, breaking down each and every conference tournament on the way to the big dance to find out who gets the automatic bid, who the at-large teams might be, and whose bubbles might just burst. Because before we can fill that field of 68, we must first get through those conference tournaments. I'm James Dotson. Tonight we want to look at the America East Conference. Now, the America East Championship is going to kick off here in a couple days in Albany, New York, and Vermont is going to attempt to defend their tournament title back from 2012. And like last year's tournament, Stony Brook gets the number 1 seed after winning the regular season title. So the Seawolves will look to finally get what eluded them last year, and that is a trip to the NCAA tournament. It was a very disappointing finish. The question is, can they rebound? Can they make it happen this year? Now let's start with the team that did represent America East last year, the Vermont Catamounts. They were one of only 2 teams to beat Stony Brook this year in the conference. They don't exactly have a player that they can fully rely on though, and especially in crunch time. Their depth will help them to guarantee a win for their first 2 games. They're definitely going to make it past New Hampshire, past whether it be Hartford or Baltimore County. Either way, they're making it to the championship, but I don't see them winning the title. They're going to need somebody like Clancy Rugg to just step up when the game is on the line. However, when they played Stony Brook the first time this year, he was held scoreless. Let's talk about the Seawolves, though, for a minute. They should have a very easy passage. They should be able to get past Binghamton easily. Albany could be tricky because they play their first 2 round games in Albany, New York. If that matchup happens, it could be a little tricky, but I still see Stony Brook making it to the championship to face off against Vermont for the championship. Now, Stony Brook has come out this year showing that they do mean business, with only 2 conference losses, a 23-6 record. They're led in scoring by a freshman, Jameel Warney. He averages 12.2 points per game and also brings down 7 rebounds per game. Now, due to his emergence, his fellow forward, Tommy Brenton, he has been able to play a bit of a different role than what you might have normally seen or what we expected. The senior has kind of turned into a little bit of a point forward. He averages just 9 points per game, but he leads the team both in rebounds and in assists per game. So get this, a forward is providing you with 9 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists each game, and about 30-31 minutes of play every time they go and step on the court. He's the reason why Stony Brook wins this tournament. I expect the 6-game winning streak they're on right now, I think it's going to extend 3 more games, and maybe even a game further than that into the NCAA tournament, because of the balance, because of the 2 big men, and you have a Magic Johnson type player, a point forward. You gotta love it. Now, you might notice, though, a team that's missing out of our analysis here, and that's Boston University. Despite finishing 3rd in the conference this year, they don't appear in our brackets, and that's because they have been banned from postseason play this year due to their low APR scores. Academics must come first. This isn't the first team we've talked about with this issue. And unless they improve their numbers, Boston could actually end up losing recognition as a Division I school. So something to keep an eye on. Boston University, they've made the championship and made it into the NCAA tournament many times over the past few years. They don't even have a chance to this year. They may not have a chance to ever again unless they get their act in shape. Well, that's it for breaking down the America East Conference Tournament. Make sure to keep tabs on our website, 360sportsnetwork.com, and follow us on Twitter, @3SNetwork, to get all of your information, all of your updates leading up to the big day, Selection Sunday, coming up shortly. Thanks for tuning in for the 3SN Road to the Final Four special, and stay tuned as we fill that field of 68 and make your brackets be the very best they can be. For 360 Sports Network, I'm James Dotson. Have a good one.